Today we're going to learn how to graph given a table of values. So if we take a look, I have my x values here, and they range from -3 to 5. So I probably have enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should work. And if I look here, I range from -4 all the way up to 8 for my y values. So if you look, 1, 2, 3, that would go down to -4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go up there. So I have enough space here, so I'm going to label my axes. So if we look here, I'm going to do my scale first. When I do my scale, you'll notice that I skip over some of my numbers, which is fine. There's still a 1 here, but I just don't write it. I write the 2 and I just go up by even numbers. I don't write the 3, but I have the 4, and I go all the way along. I have to do all the axes, so let's do that. So this has them all labeled. So if you take note, we are actually labeling the grid line. So if you look right here, I'm labeling the actual grid line. Right here has 2. This whole grid line moving up is 4, and I keep on going through. Same idea here. This is a -2 for a y, and it's labeling this entire line, grid line, right there. We should label our axes. This is my x-axis here, and my y-axis up here. And now I'm all set to graph. So if I take a look, the first set that I'm graphing is right here. And that is like the point -3, 4. And this is the x value and then the y value. So we have to go and plot that. So let's do that. Now if we take a look, my x value is -3 right here. So we go and find the x value of 3, -3, which is right here. This whole line corresponds to an x value of -3. And then we have a y value of -4. So that corresponds to a y value. This whole grid line is y, -4. So where they cross, that's where that point's going to go. Now I'm going to clean this up and just put the 1 dot. So again, you can see right here, I have an x value of -3 over to the y value of -4, and I get my dot. Now I have to go, and next I'm going to do -1, -1. So I end up having -1, -1, and I get a dot right there. I get the next one that I'm plotting, which is 1, 2. So I go and I plot that at 1 for my x value and 2 for my y. So again, look, my 1 for my x value, my 2 for my y value, and that's where they meet, right here. And I keep on plotting 3 and 5, and 5 and 8. And if you're graphing a line, you can see it looks like it's a straight line. So we're going to take our ruler and we're going to draw a line through all of those points. And if we look there, that line goes all the way through, and we even extend a little past and a little past. We want to use all the space that we have here. And then we put arrows on the end because this line goes forever in those in opposite directions. And we're done.